Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Critter here, and as you could tell by the title, this is my first impressions video of this CF Moto IBEX 450. Now, in full disclosure, this is actually my third ride on this thing. I had a bunch of technical issues with previous recordings, no audio, forgot the SD card once, and anyways, I did manage to get some of the off-road clips. I'll be showing that with some voiceover thoughts. If voiceover isn't your thing, I completely understand, and I don't mind if you're clicking off. But I'd like to thank you all for being here and hanging out and hearing what I have to say about this bike. First and foremost, before I get any further, I need to throw a huge thank you, a huge shout out to my friends at VI Power Sports here in Nanaimo, as well as CF Moto Canada, for getting me this bike. I am completely thrilled and honored for the opportunity to be able to really run this thing through its paces over the year. I'll have it for the entire 2025 adventure season. I'll be taking it down to Oregon for the Giant Loop ride. I'll be taking it to Touratech. I'll be taking it to the interior of BC. I'll be taking it North Island. I'll also be doing a whole bunch of Vancouver Island dual exploring adventures on this thing, and really trying to provide to you guys some information about this bike and what it's all about. One of the first things I noticed about this bike, especially coming from the 250, is this thing, it wants to go. It's happy going, it's happy in the higher revs, and you know, 98, 100 kilometers an hour, it is very happy at that, and it wants to keep giving me more and more and more. I constantly find myself, in the few rides that I've been on so far, I find myself watching that speedo, because I am going to get a ticket for sure. Before I know it, I'm doing 75K. For those of you that don't know, the average city speed limit in Canada is 50K. So that's 25K over. I'll do the conversions down below on the screen so you guys know. But the get up and go is here, especially for a little 450. Just absolutely incredible. The big thing that I did do, I knew this bike was coming, so I already had some parts on order coming in. I did add bar risers, and it made a huge difference for me. I am 6'2", unfortunately 230 pounds. I gotta lose some winter weight, but I found that the bars were just too low, even with rolling them forward, just a little too low for me. So with the bar risers on, my shoulders are very comfortable, my wrists are very comfortable, arms are relaxed, and standing is just so much better now. I'm still leaning forward a bit like you should, but I'm not leaning forward so much that I'm wanting to kiss my knees. The clutch on this thing, geez, it's like it's not even there. It's non-existent. It took a bit for me to get used to, actually. It is so light and so easy to pull. The gears are short together. There's not a lot of room in the gears, but like I mentioned, you do get most of your power once you get up to the 6 grand and higher, and it's really happy hanging around there. 6, 7, 8 grand. She's happy in there. There's lots of low-end grunt, which I noticed when I went off-road. I'll talk about that more when I get to the off-road section, which is really great. Really hard to stall this thing. It just wants to tractor. Fit and finish build quality is insane. You know, everybody's always worried about these bikes, and all these body panels and the welds and everything, how it was put together, it's as good as a Japanese bike, absolutely. Seat height's a little low than I'm used to, let's say. Now with Lucy, as you know, I have custom suspension in there. She's raised up a bit. I do have the seat concepts tall seat on there as well. So when I'm on Lucy, even at 6'2" with a 34-inch inseam, I'm on the balls of my toes. So I've really raised that bike quite a bit. Then to jump onto this thing, where I'm completely flat-footed and legs are still bent when I'm sitting on the ground, was a little bit to get used to, but I'm getting used to it. I do have a taller seat on order. It's coming. It's just taking forever to get here, so I'll get that. The windscreen, I have it up because I'm hoping it cuts out the wind for the mic, but I prefer it down. When it's down, I'm getting a lot of protection on my body. I don't mind the wind in my face. I actually enjoy that, especially on those crazy hot days. But you know, up here, I'm still getting a little bit of wind up by my eye level at the height that I am. Someone maybe 5'10", this would probably give them a really nice air pocket. My body is in a really nice air pocket. Just my head's out in the wind. What else can I tell you? I've got a whole list of things which I will go through in the voiceover, but this was more of just an intro, if you will. An intro ramble. The sound is awesome. I love the sound on this thing. It makes you want to just open it up all the time. You can't help but not want to hit that throttle. Where is that guy going? That way. Ambulance. Somebody's getting help. That's good. Everybody's talking about the mirrors, and I'll echo what everybody else is saying about the mirrors. They're excellent. They reach out far enough that I can get a complete view of what's behind me without seeing my arms, which is great. Cruising down the highway at highway speeds, the images in the mirror stay steady, and the fact that they fold out of the way is perfect. That's really cool. Longevity of this mechanism, time will tell. We'll see what happens there. So coming from a ton of off-road riding with Lucy, you know, my CRF 250L, I was really curious as to how the IBEX 450 would compare. And honestly, right away, it feels super agile and nimble, almost like riding Lucy, but with a bit more power and refinement. The balance on this bike is excellent, and I feel completely in control when standing. The low-end grunt makes climbing effortless, and the suspension soaks up bumps really, really well, keeping the bike planted and stable even on rough terrain. I'm definitely looking forward to getting some crash protection on here so I can really put it through its paces out in the bush. So stay tuned, there's a lot more riding to come, plus some moto camping and some long distance adventures on this bike. If you liked what you saw, please consider subscribing and liking the video. It really helps the channel a lot. I appreciate you all watching. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer them. And until next time, get out there and ride.